Hello, Will here of Will and Alex Travel. Today I'm going to show you what it's like snowboarding at the Vogel Ski Resort in Slovenia. We departed Bolzano, Italy and headed east for Slovenia, crossing through northern Italy, then through Austria and the Karavanken tunnel into northwest Slovenia to reach Bled. We stayed here for just a night and would highly recommend using Bled as your home base, especially if you plan to explore Lake Bled and snowboard like we did. There are several good options to choose from when it comes to snowboarding or skiing in the Slovenian Alps, but we chose Vogel based on the reviews. The resort is located in Bohinj, about an hour drive from Bled, just above Lake Bohinj. This is a beautiful stop as well, so save a few minutes or a couple hours for a stop off to take in the views of the crystal clear lake and the views of the surrounding mountains. When we arrived at Vogel, the parking was already packed, but we were able to find a spot in a satellite lot just down the road. And fortunately, it is free. After getting my gear on, we realized there was a shuttle bus, so we opted to wait for the bus. However, it turned out to be approximately a 30-minute wait. You can choose to walk the road up, but it will take you about 15 minutes. Depending on how much stuff you have, it may be worth the wait. After a short 5-minute bus ride, we arrived at the line to the main lodge and ticket line, which was a long one, probably about 200 to 300 meters long in fact. Eventually we made our way to the front of the line after about 2 hours, purchased tickets and headed up. While most people were skiing or snowboarding, you can also purchase a pass solely to use the gondola and access the lodge atop the mountain. Alex opted for this version as she wasn't quite comfortable with tackling the Alps yet. We'll get there. Tickets for a half a day ran 28 euros in February of 2022 when this video was filmed, and about 21 euros for just the gondola ticket without skiing. I thought it was a bit of a rip-off that the tickets cost about the same, even without snowboarding, but it is what it is. We made it! Almost. A short gondola ride of about 5 minutes brings you to the top of the mountain and into the large lodge. The views were gorgeous, with several peaks all around. There are only a couple routes you can take from the gondola. It's best to make your way to the other side of the resort because the lines near the main lodge at the top of the mountain were very long, probably about 15 to 20 minutes. I also noticed this resort wasn't really built for snowboarders like myself, and this was evident in the fact the line to the chairlift sloped downward, a very uncomfortable position to hold and balance on a snowboard. If you know, you know. While I made my way out to the mountain, Alex posted up in the lodge to sample the local cuisine and take in some views of the mountains, and they did not disappoint. She was able to snag a mostly empty room to relax and wait out my snowboarding adventure. Thanks, Alex. The views open up even more from the chairlift to the other side of the resort, and I was getting excited to take the first long run. Snow was almost as good as these views and made my frustration with the 2-hour gondola wait start to melt away. Other than the main gondola, there are 7 chairlifts and a few tow bars. It's a relatively small resort as far as the Alps are concerned. Trails range from beginner to intermediate, so kids and adults just learning will not have too much trouble. The tow bar runs on the opposite side of the resort from the gondola offer more wide open trails that were good for learners. All in all, I took about 10 runs down the mountain and snowboarded for approximately 3 hours. For me, a relatively experienced boarder, that was enough to feel like I had done almost all the trails and feel comfortable calling it a day. So it is 2:30, just finished up snowboarding at Vogel in Slovenian Alps. It was a good experience overall. I thought the snow was really good, the views were beautiful up there. There was a good amount of trails, but it was kind of small. The kicker was that, pretty sure it's a holiday because there was a million field trips and kids here, and the line was almost 2 hours for a wait to get on this gondola. So overall, fortunate that I only paid 28 euro for a half-day ticket, which was a lot cheaper than Super Ski Dolomite at 67 euro. But yeah, in the end, I don't think I would come again just because of the wait time. There's only one gondola going up and down, and then the chairlifts, they aren't making sure that they're full, so you're waiting in line at some of them for another like 15-20 minutes. But yeah, I'm glad we did it, and that's done. Check the box. The last place I have to ski is Liechtenstein, and then I will have completed my tour to Alps. We are now gonna go back to Lake Bled, go up to the castle and the cafe, get some food there. We still need to get the cream cake and just explore a little bit. We got more sun today, so we should have some better views of the lake and town.
Yeah.
I hope you liked this video and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time.
Gledaj kako oni rade.